What was the difference in the second half with the offense? Really came alive then.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the game. Their goalie was outstanding in the first half at 8 saves. Made some good saves. We hit him. Give him a lot of credit, though. I mean, and the way they play defense, they tried to, shut down our transition. And obviously, they, play really well and solid on offense to hold the ball. So it just didn't go our way. We had some pretty good opportunities, and then we snuck a couple by them. We had an extra man goal. Jake Lasowskis scores a big goal. Two big goals there in the second half, and then Jeff kind of takes over, and so we felt we were there in the first half. We were a little snake bit, but again, you give all the credit to Towson. They were in control defensively for sure.
And the way you guys were able to win the last two games, did that get you guys prepared for the way this game was going to be in the fourth quarter?
Well, yeah, I mean, we've talked about that ever since, the beginning of the year. When we're playing games and, hey, listen, you're going to be in games where you're up and you're down, and it doesn't matter. You got to go and make the next play. And that's guys at halftime were saying, hey, come on, let's go. We're getting our opportunities. Let's just keep playing hard. So I think each and every game prepares you for something different. I guess, thinking back to at least the last two CA games, how tight they were. It's like, okay, we're in a good spot. We just got to get our, capitalize on our opportunities.
Right, and did it feel like you guys were able to execute what you wanted? Was it just that? It's just you guys had to get those opportunities to go in?
I thought it was our defense. Our defense helped us relax a little bit. It kept getting the ball back to us. Sean made the saves. We got the ground balls on our end. So that was probably more important than anything. The ability of the defense to hold those guys down. They scored one goal in the second half. That's pretty good, similar to what they did to us in the first half. But just to continued opportunities. And really, it's a 6-4 game. We scored 2 empty netters.
And Sean, starting today, how much did it help his confidence making those first couple saves too?
Yeah, I think for any goalie, it's a big thing just to get into a zone, get to a comfort level of like, okay, I made one, I'm good. Sometimes guys start to freeze a little bit or think a little bit too much about it. But fortunately for us, he was very, very solid today.
Were you happy to see Jeff really assert himself on the offensive end today?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's done that all year. He had a couple opportunities. He scored the one early in the game, transition, and a couple other ones that he'll be the first guy to tell you, I should have had 6 goals today, right? But Jeff's been consistent and solid and really a team player. He's not. He's the guy that tries to help everyone else out there on the field as well.
And then just talk about beating a team like Towson, who does have a bit of a standing with UMass as the top 2 teams in the CA, and where that kind of puts you in this late stretch of the season.
Well, it's just important to us to get the win today. Nothing else really matters, honestly. Towson has had our number for a while, and so it's good to get the win today. But it's quite possible that we're going to face those guys in a couple of weeks. We're just going to take this and then move on to our next game. It's the biggest game. It's Fairfield next week.
And can you just talk about the crowd out there today for you guys?
The crowd was great. I think anytime you have the weather that we had, and you have the product, a good product, which right now we do, and you have a strong opponent, you're going to get people out there to watch. So it was great for us.